Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How you doing, Sag? Yes, we are back to 2 readings per sign per month, but we're going in the order of elements. So if you're following along, it's fire first, earth, air, and then water signs. Okay, so let's close out our fire signs with a reading for Sag. I'm pulling from 2 different oracle decks. Both are ascension oriented. So this first deck is Ascension Angel Cards by Melanie Beckler. Let's get a message from Melanie. The other is Sacred Light Oracle by Anna Stark. Both decks are really gorgeous. You are ascending. Yes, I think Leo got the same card. So fire signs. And then I want to say that, or Aries got this and Leo got ascension. So you are ascending, ascension, and you are ascending. Clearly fire signs. And let me just be sure that you can see how many different messages and possibilities there are here that say all different kinds of things, but the fact that it's coming through with a specific message for our fire signs, this series of readings, pay attention. You're in ascension mode for sure. I did do the Nodes of Fate readings very end of the month of January. I grouped them by element also. So you can go right now and right after this and look at the Nodes of Fate for the fire signs, but it's by rising. So if you're here as a Sagittarius rising, it would be under the fire signs, but find your rising sign and go watch, because we now have the North Node in Pisces, and we, for the next 18 months, very ascension focused. So let's see what this message is from Sacred Light Oracle from Anna. Ooh, beautiful. Wow. Card 25. 2 and 5 is 7. I want to say that Aries also got a 7, I think. 2 and 5 is 7. So we're talking about your 7th chakra, your connection to the divine. It says power of presence, a power struggle. Unlock your potential and authenticity. Wow. Okay. So the power of presence, you could be about to need to unlock your potential and be authentic in the face of a power struggle as you ascend. Good message there, something to pay attention to. You could already be in it. It could be something that is coming your way. Unlock your potential here, Sag. Okay, I'm going to pull the spread. I also did the February Love Tarot monthly energy update for 2025. So check that out. I take the month week by week for your beloved, for you, for the connection, and it's time stamped. So you get some oracle, the tarot spread, and the astrology. Very interesting month ahead. Very positive in nature, though not without a few bumps, but really kind of minimal. So go check that out. I like it. So this is about some reciprocity, generosity, being mutually invested in something. What's the challenge? Yeah. Maybe feeling a little guarded, a little self-protective. The root of the problem might be a communication issue. In the past, 3 of Pentacles. Are we on the same page? Are they invested? Are they cooperative? Are we in this together? Notice that we have we have 2 investment cards here. The 3 of Pentacles would be where we're at the ground level. What are we building here? Are we sort of coming in at the same? Do we see eye to eye? Are we? Do we want the same things? Where we are now is something a little more ascendant, and we're getting a little more serious, And so if you're feeling that somebody's holding back, whether it's you or them, or there's some form of somebody kind of being a little more guarded, it needs to be talked about. And top of mind is, how do I overcome it? What do we do? How do we help each other overcome these obstacles? And in the near future, ooh, Four of Swords. Now, I'm going to just say it because, hold on, let me grab something here. When I did the February reading for the month, right at the end of the month, we have Mercury entering his pre-retrograde shadow starting on the 28th. At 29 degrees of Pisces, which is the anaretic degree, a mastery degree. So I'm almost feeling like this is the near future, which to me, the Four of Swords can often be a Mercury retrograde, of where we kind of get pulled back into the below. So just so you know, keep your eye on the end of the month of February for a review, right? This is often a reflective kind of a card. It doesn't always have to be about healing. It can be about, well, I need to kind of go to ground and reflect on things and get really quiet so that I can review some stuff. And then we have interesting message from Spirit, 10 of Cups. Hidden energy for your person is the Hermit. Yeah, they're doing a little review too, although in a solitary fashion. Maybe this is somebody who, you know, is sort of going through a phase of some personal growth, and they kind of have to do it on their own. And then we come out on the other side as things unfold going forward. The outcome position is the Star, is maybe some ultimate healing, but also potentially things getting back on track. So we want to kind of keep hope alive. All right. That's the overall storyline. Let's see. The Six of Pentacles crossed by the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of, I'm getting the impression that Four of Pentacles is because that's what's crossing you. Okay, so imagine it sideways, the cross. What's the challenge? What's crossing you? What is sort of in the way of this reciprocity? And it could be coming from this Seven of Swords, right? What's in the cards for us? What's the karma here? And maybe there's thoughts of, I don't know if I can trust this person's intentions, because I don't know that I'm getting back what I'm putting in, that I don't know that I have this person's buy-in, that they're really invested. And what you can't see, the cards that I pull from the bottom of the deck, or what you can't see is that they may just be moving more slowly. This is someone who may be more methodical. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo card, so is the Hermit. This may be somebody who does a lot of, you know, thinking things through, really checking in with themselves. And they may not rope you in on that. They may not loop you in on that. So there may be something coming toward you that you can't see that's very legitimate, that they're thinking through, they're being methodical and deliberate and intentional, and they're moving toward you with a plan, but you're kind of seeing the absence of anything as a sign of, oh, I'm being set up here. So you may be guarding your heart and questioning the intentions, and therefore seeing this as a sign of, oh, I got some bad karma I'm dealing with here. Not necessarily. So let's look, and of course the root of the problem is maybe the absence of communication or wonky communication. Hanged Man, the World, Hierophant. So I'm going to say not the absence of, but that certain things aren't being discussed. It's like the elephant in the room. Because we've got the Hanged Man is like, well, everything's kind of on hold, or I'm not going to say it's stagnant yet, but there's an element of suspense. Everything's kind of suspended, and so we don't know what's happening here. The World card, Saturn, it's about cycles, right? Old cycles closing out, new cycles yet to begin. So maybe we're kind of in a holding pattern as we wait to see, where we land. And underneath the theme is commitment. Are we going to end up on the other side because we led with a Six of Pentacles in an invested, committed relationship, a partnership of equals, two people that are invested 100%. We're not talking about it. We're just kind of in suspended animation, waiting to see where we go with this. So I do feel that for some of you, and remember, this is a general reading. It's not a private reading. So you have to take it as it speaks to you. And some of you are here as the Sagittarian, and some of you are here as the cross watcher. And this could be still speaking to you as the cross watcher. It could be your message. So it just feels like whoever is watching may be in that Four of Pentacles crossed energy of like, I don't know. I'm not feeling particularly safe here because I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm not sure I can trust this person's intentions. Am I going to get double crossed? Am I going to, right? But the truth is, what you can't see is that this could just be somebody that moves at their own pace. And that they don't necessarily have ill intention, but that they're just going through their own sort of experience of personal growth. They may be dealing with some form of a lesson, right? Their own cycle, some kind of lesson, some kind of cycle that they may be closing out. It could involve you, it might not. But it certainly seems with a Hermit that it's not something that they freely discuss. That's part of the energy of the Hermit. And so that's why the problem is there's no one talking about no damn thing. So it leaves you to go to places in your mind. So let's see the Three of Pentacles in the past. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers. Yeah, I think in the past things were moving along swimmingly, going in a good direction, beginning to build a solid foundation, making progress, feeling like, oh, this is new, this is exciting. There was some initial buy-in, seemingly a powerful connection, maybe even hints of something very sacred at the level of souls. Some of you might have even thought this could be this, like you might have even researched it. What is this? Twin flame maybe for some of you, but I'm definitely feeling very bonded in a spiritual sense, even for many of you. So I feel like I'm looking at that moment when you're like, all right, this is something really special. And things might have moved fast, might have up-leveled quickly. So here we are, though, in that moment of, but now here, it's supposed to happen a certain way and it's not. And it's throwing you back into, energies of Danger Will Robinson, where you start to now close down. But it could be as a result of how quickly there was an up-leveling in the connection, which if you think about it and you're being realistic, that was outside of the norm, right? And now we probably have a situation where things are trying to kind of level set, and you're perceiving it as I'm in danger here, which may not really be the case. For the vast majority of you, is that this person is now on a journey of, I've got some stuff I have to take care of. I have some stuff in a cycle that I have to close out. So I don't think that world belongs to you. I think it belongs to this person. So let's see, the Strength card is top of mind for you. Overcoming obstacles. Right. Because now you're sitting with some wounds or some heartache or some, right? Yeah, like maybe you've gotten your feelings hurt. So we got this Six of Pentacles now from the bottom of the deck. So that's now an internalized experience of, yeah, this doesn't feel good to me. I'm not feeling good about it. And now I'm going to places where I don't trust and where I'm guarding my heart. So I have an important decision to make. Now you're at a crossroads. Can we get up and over this? Can we help each other? Can we overcome these obstacles? This is kind of coming through as a question. What am I really dealing with here? Crossroads moment, important decision, needing the clarity so you know what am I dealing with, and I have an important decision to make, and do I have all the information I need, and if I do, how best to proceed. And then in the near future, I feel toward the end of the month, if this is happening in real time for you, for some of you, this could have already happened. For others of you, it'll be off in the future. But if it's more recent, it points more to the end of the month when we go into Mercury's shadow, and you're kind of like, I really need to go to ground. I really need to review the game tapes. I really need to go back through the history of this connection and review it. And let's see what you see. Oh, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Justice. Whew. Where is it that I began to feel things were not fair, where I got overstimulated, like with confusion, overwhelm on an emotional level, began to pull back, shrink down, guard my heart, feel unsafe. So this feels to me like it's less about healing and it's more about reflection, that it's more about that pre-shadow phase before Mercury stations retrograde, which won't be until March, but that run up, or mid-March, that run up from the end of February until he stations retrograde, which I don't really have the date. Let me give you the dates. The shadow phase, meaning before he stations retrograde is, oh no, I don't have it. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm trying to do all things. February 28th begins the pre-shadow phase at 26 degree of Pisces. Okay. And it will continue to move up to 9 degrees of Aries. Mercury is not happy in Aries. So all the way through 9 degrees of Aries. And then he's going to station retrograde and pull back. So this is you sort of paying attention from Pisces through 9 degrees of Aries before the retrograde. You're going to be paying attention to all of this confusion. This doesn't feel right. Something's out of balance. I don't think this situation feels fair. This is you in the crossed energy. This isn't the retrograde. It's beforehand. The retrograde is going to have you going, oh, now that Laura mentioned, this person's on this journey and I'm not being roped in. Okay, so you're going to be pulled back through what you're kind of being cautiously aware of as maybe this isn't fair to me. Maybe something's going on here. Maybe something's not, like my intent, this person's intentions aren't taking me into consideration, and you're being maybe a little suspicious. The retrograde will have you in the, but perhaps this person is sorting something through for themselves. and that's the retrograde where you're pulled back through, and once stationed direct, all the clarity comes in after that. So I hope that makes sense. Retrograde for Mercury is a 3-act play. This is act 1. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. If not, come into the comments and I will try to fix what I just mangled. All right, so Lord. So let me get a card for Spirit. 10 of Cups. I tried. All right. So they're going to come back. That's cool. Don't give up on your potential for happiness. Let me get a card for the Hermit, the hidden energy of this person. Right. This is somebody who is working through something, and for all intents and purposes, they are taking this relationship very seriously, but have something to sort through. And then as things unfold going forward, we have the Star. So many cards want to jump. There's your communication. Do not lose hope. We have it. Yes. Eureka. Don't give up, because we have the communication coming in shortly. I really feel that's the power card right here for the whole reading. Is they return from their solitary journey that you cannot help them with. That's part of the Hermit. It's a solitary journey. You have yours, they have theirs, and then they return, and there is this effort at communicating something, and it brings in all the healing that's necessary, but it's also a dream come true. So keep the faith, keep hope alive, don't give up on this connection, because there's something here you're not roped in on right now, you're not looped into, and it's okay. Don't go to dark places just yet, Sag, okay? So let me give you the astrology. Before I do that, I am going to go to an extended, and I am going to read for this person who, for lack of a better phrase, we've got a Knight of Pentacles, we've got a Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarian energy, we've got the Hermit. So that's really who I'm talking about. Let's just say the Knight of Wands. That's Sag. Let's talk about it from that point of view. We're going to look at them, how they're sizing up, what's their present energy, how are they sizing up this relationship, how are they seeing you, thinking about you, feeling about you, what are their intentions toward you and this connection, and then we'll take it from there, okay? Those links are below. Link number 1 is the monthly renewal, right? It hits your account each month, because you get more than just this extended. So please, when you click on that link number 1, read what you get so you know what you're getting. Link number 2 is just this extended. It's $1 less than the monthly, but this is all you get. Link number 3 is the all extended to everything. It's like a Netflix membership, and you can get everything I've ever uploaded, this and anything I ever will upload. But yeah, it's a membership, like a monthly membership to my whole channel back dashboard, okay? And if you've been enjoying this reading and you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe below. That's my request. Thanks so much, Sag, for all your patience during the past few months when I've been tooling around with the algorithm. It actually helped. And so I'm still playing with the order, but we're all back to 2 readings a month. So thank you for your patience. Here we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. The Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules Pisces. The World is Saturn, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Hierophant is Taurus. Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Lovers is Gemini. Strength card is Leo. Justice is Libra. As I said, we've got some Saggy energy right here in our Knight of Wands, and Virgo in the Hermit, and the Star is Aquarian energy. Keeping in the fire theme, you are ascending, so that makes sense to me. And Power of Presence card 25, power struggle. unlock your potential and come from your authenticity here. You're a warrior. That's what I have. I'm headed to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.